Yes, my people. Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 5, light work. 2 wins out of 2 this week against Palace. And listen, I can smile, people. People are questioning me smiling when we win. This is a match reaction. A match reaction is based off of the match we have just witnessed. If you want my thoughts overall and the bigger picture, I'm everywhere. I'm all over the gaff. Different shows, Big Six, Forever Arsenal, AFTV here and there, sometimes the OGs. Talk to me then about the bigger picture. This is about the 90 minutes. And how can I not smile after that 90 minutes? Talk to me, people. How can I not smile? Light work, 5 goals. To be honest with you, could have come with a clean sheet, but it was a good finish. Poor defending. But we're going to get into it all, people. We're going to get into every single detail. Before we do, I've hit 99K. Love for the love. Love for the love, people, because like I said last time, I didn't think I'd come close to 100K when I first started out. I just didn't think I had the, I don't know, personality. Is it that? But yeah, I'm close. And if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe, people. Hit that subscribe button. And maybe you'll find out my thoughts on the bigger picture later this week. But the smaller picture is the 90 minutes. And the 90 minutes is 3 points. It is a performance. It is a couple more goals from the person starting up front. I say person because I don't care who starts up front. I just need them to bag goals. I just need them to bag goals. And Jesus this week has been bagging goals. Finish after finish after finish after finish after finish. And we're going to talk about the finishes. But this match reaction is sponsored, people. It's sponsored. They're back. Proton are back. They shouted at me. They said, yo, the people think we left you. They haven't left, man. They haven't left, man. I'm not going to leave them. Why would we? Why would we? Go show them some love, people. There's a link in the description. There's a link in the comment section. It's pinned. It's right at the top. You don't have to scroll far. You can still see my face on the video as you scroll. It's there. If you click that link, there's an offer. Exclusive offer. Turkish LDN offer. If you're loving the match reactions, if you're loving the fact I'm close to 100K, if you're loving the fact I'm doing more content on my channel, then go show them some love, people. Go show Proton VPN some love. Over 8,500 servers, but you know that. Available in hella countries, over 100, but you know that. Or you should know that. Why don't you know that? Get to know that, people. Link, QR code is also on the screen. Scan up that QR code. Some of you are just chilled there, laying back, waiting for the boxing to start. Just scan the QR code, pull out your phone, scan. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. You're in. You're in. Big up Proton VPN, as always, people. Show them some love, show the video some love, hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and let's get into it. What a start. I said an early goal is vital, and an early goal we got. And it was a good finish. It was scrappy in the box, but it was a good finish. Look how he maneuvered his body leading up to the cross falling to him. Because he was fully charged, about to go in. But he pulled back, he took a few steps back, he was, working it all out, and credit to him, it fell in his favour, and he was ready to go and lash it home, kept it low, did what he had to do. He had to keep it low to get it in. How many times have we seen efforts like that or moments like that blocked? Because the striker doesn't keep it low. Jesus kept it low. Off the back of the hat-trick, confidence 0 to 100 in a matter of days, and a great finish to start this game, and I'm happy for him. I am happy for him because a lot of people did dismiss him completely. Now, listen, we need better than Jesus, because I had a few people in the comments last time saying, oh, one day Jesus ain't good enough, now he's good enough. Who said he's good enough? But Jesus and HAVERTZ have a job to do this season. One of you lot need to prove who will be the better backup, because best believe January we need a striker. We need a striker, and that striker ain't coming in as backup, or won't be backup for long. Ideally, he comes in, hits the ground running, we move. But Jesus, great finish for the first. Palace, Saliba had a couple times this season. I remember the one against Cameron Archer where I'm just shouting at the screen, asking why you're letting him cut in on his favoured foot, why you're giving him the space. Because in those moments, there's only one thing on the attacker's mind, whoever it is. If they cut in and see a bit of space, they're going to try bend it in. Far corner, whether high or low. You've given it to them. And I think Saliba gave him the option. It was a great finish. Beautiful finish from Sarr. I can't lie to you. And it just felt like, instead of going for the kill, yeah, the match is back on. Back on. And lo and behold, a few minutes there, an even better finish from Jesus. Arguably his best finish of the week. Arguably. I say arguably, I think it is for me. For me, it is his best finish. I think in midweek, the dink, the way he kept on his feet and beat Chalobah, I think that was his best finish. But overall, over the 2 games, I think his 5th goal of the week comes out to him. I think Thomas Partey sets him up after, not necessarily pinball in the box, but a bit of confusion to say the least. And Jesus just buries it. Do you know how good it is to see the 5 goals we've seen in the last week? Forget who scored them for a sec. Whoever was in that 9, to see goals of that caliber scored, clean, wholehearted strikes of the ball, finishes, accuracy, intuition, everything you want to see from a 9, maybe an old school 9, Maybe I'm not with the times, false 9s and aerial duels and space invading. Maybe people say I'm getting on. I'm that back in the day guy now. I might be. But tell me you didn't love seeing that. Tell me you... Anyway, Jesus gets us back in the lead. And to be honest, after that, again, when it felt like maybe going for the kill, Palace start putting it on us a little bit. Pressing well, Raya in trouble. They nicked the ball back a couple of times, but really, the chance they did get, again, Saliba dilly-dallying, getting the ball caught under his feet, maybe trying a bit too much, loses the ball, and they're through. And to be honest, we might be talking a different game right now if it wasn't for that Raya save. Mateta should be burying that. I'd be flipping if Jesus, Havertz, or anyone at Arsenal missed that chance. Absolutely. Well, to be honest, I flipped a couple of times this season off the back of chances like that. But this one was, I just don't understand. But Raya, great save. Candidate for man of the match. I think Jesus or Raya, because equally as pivotal. Reason being, that save from Raya, if it goes 2-2, mentally could turn out a very different game. And he also made a save at the start of the second half. But before we get onto that, it's the Havertz goal. Waka. He gets a goal. But all the work is done, by Jesus. The header. Brilliant header. Absolutely brilliant header. There was no... It wasn't one of those balls into the box where you just need to get something on it and put it towards goal. He had to do all the work. And, we don't know Jesus for his... Where is it? Aerial duel winning, or it wasn't a duel because there was no one there. I don't know what you call it, but we don't know him for his aerial ability. Gets his head on it, agonizingly close. It even hits the inside of the post, but not the inside that will put it into the back of the net. The inside that allows it to fall to Havertz, who finishes it, kept onside, held his run. I mean, made a good run, and he was there to pick up the pieces. And in my opinion, we needed that goal. So 3-1, we move. I mean, overall, first half, I think it was a funny first half. Palace had chances, had moments. They pressed well. They played well. I think they played a lot better than they did in the Carabao Cup against us. That's for sure. Maybe expected. They're home. And the start of the second half, the Raya save. Sorry about that, people. The Raya save was necessary. Because, again, you can see that 3-1 early in the second half. I think it was the first 2 minutes. It could be a very different game. But we didn't. Ryan made the save. Those 2 moments alone, I think, in pivotal moments in the game, at 2-1 and the start of the second half, I think that adds to the magnitude of the saves. And that makes him a candidate. And Raya all season has turned up. He's, in my opinion, probably been a top 3 player for us this season. People could make strong arguments to say he saved us as many points as certain players in the same conversation have won us. But yeah, I mean, the start of the second half, it looked like Palace they had the momentum, but they had the fight left in them. The third goal, the sucker punch in the first half, it didn't kill their vibe, but the fourth goal did. Before Declan Rice swung a boot at it, it was Jesus who should have got his hat trick, and that was a reminder of hopefully days we don't see many of moving forwards. I'm sure we will. I say hope we don't, but guilt edged. I mean, even me saying guilt. I mean, put the ball in the back of the net. The 5 goals you scored were so much harder, so much more difficult, and you buried them with aplomb. And the one that is just given to you to give you back-to-back hat tricks, that's why we need a striker. That's why we need to find out which one of these men are the backup. But listen, he got 2 goals involved in the third and the fourth, vital to the third and the fourth, really, when you consider how the goals came about. Because after that save, Declan Rice swings a boot at it. It looks like it's going wide or falling to Jesus, but Martinelli pips just in front and puts it in the back of the net. Good finish. Again, all he had to do was get something on it. It was one of those cross-come shots that you get a foot on it, it's going into the back of the net, and it's another player that needed a goal. I'm not really of the belief that a goal really changes everything, but Jesus is an example today or this week that it can. And I'm gonna pause on everything because it's only 2 games in a matter of days. So let's see how he goes moving forward. Deserves his spot against Ipswich. So the HAVERTZ Hive, you might not be happy with that. You might not be happy with that, but it ain't me making the decisions. Jesus on the pitch is making the decisions, and when you bury the ball in the manner he's been burying it, then that position is yours now for now. And then Declan Rice, listen, he got the assist for that cross-come shot, and then he gets his goal. Beautiful finish from Declan. Beautiful finish, and I think he deserved the goal for that second half. Calafiori plays it into him, just inside the box, 1 touch out, turns and buries it bottom corner. Similar to the Sarr finish, I think, off the top of my head. Or am I just saying that because they're both bottom corner? But Declan Rice, beautiful finish. And I think it's another player that maybe needed a moment to kickstart things again. Maybe. We'll see. Not saying Declan Rice has been poor this season. He hasn't. But when you have the season that he had last season, the standards and expectations on you are raised. Naturally so. So that was good for Declan. Comes on and gets an assist and a goal, and we move 5-1 people, 3 points in the bag. Nothing more needs to be said, really. We now got 6 days or so off. Obviously, Christmas in between. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Enjoy the holiday season if you're off. The family time, all of that. And we move on to Ipswich. I'll be back, obviously, before that. I'm looking to get an OGs in on Monday. Hopefully get a one-on-one in as well. I ain't done a live recently, I ain't done a live. Closing in on 100k. I've got a new show dropping as well when that 100k hits. Wait on it. But hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, people. Like I said, I'll be back on Monday with the OGs. Hopefully, if me and Curtis can make it work, we should be able to. One-on-one, maybe Tuesday. Obviously, Christmas on Wednesday. I say Christmas on Wednesday. Might have to drop something on Wednesday. The Big 6. Make sure you subscribe, people. Love for the love. Make sure you show Proton some love as always. Use that link in the description, link in the comment section if you're on your mobile, on your iPad. But if you're watching this on your TV right in front of you, grab your phone, lift it up, scan the QR code, click the little yellow thing that comes up. It'll take you to a page. The page has an offer on it. Believe me, you don't even need to read the details. The offer is the offer. Show them some love. They show me some love. The world of Turkish LDN's YouTube channel goes round and we keep it moving, people. We're at peace.